So we are back in one of the, I don't know, the most realistic series I ever started, so we're gonna continue in the same tone. I have to add something that it's kind of I mentioned I think I mentioned this before, but I'm gonna touch upon it in this episode as well. Playing realistic for most of you guys, it's extremely fun. It's extremely fun for me as well. The only problem with the realistic gameplay is that you lose the entertaining part quite easily. Because sometimes a lot of stuff that's happening on the screen or in your little republic, it's not the most interesting thing, but it's kind of necessary for us to participate in that. I can see here that we need heating pipes as well, so I'm gonna probably invest that next. We still have a lot of infrastructure to build, but this is, I think, our excavators will be busy with this because heating pipes are work-intensive things to do, so we're gonna go for classic exchangers. I'm gonna skip vanilla ones again because of the road connections. I think they're beautiful buildings, but unfortunately the Robses ones are just better and more realistic in this case. I think one of them will be decent around here. I think this would be let's do this actually. Let's do it like this across the street from the trash. Here we go, perfect. It actually will level it perfectly, that's fine. I think slowly maybe I might have to start limiting the workforce. Did I do that? Limiting the workers working in our construction. No, I didn't. You can see here that they are not again. I don't know when do they save this or not, but I think I already did it a few times. Anyway, realistic ones, when you play realistically, it's a little bit more challenging just because it's challenging to make it entertaining. Old Gala and Hala mentioned in the comment sections that yeah, this is quite realistic. The map is really nice. You can see here challenge of the map. You have these big mountain chains. Now Hala just released, I'm recording this on Friday 11:10 a.m. so kind of before noon or noon, let's call it. It should be done. It might be late being published, or when it's published might be a little bit lesser quality, but that's not due to me, that's due to YouTube being slow in processing it. Hala released a video or a short with these border crossings, how actually they can work. There's a mod that makes these big border crossings actually functional. He did suggest me doing this in the last series. I didn't do it. I think partially it was laziness as well. Sorry, Hala. I was a little bit on a lazy side, so this time I think we can let's do asphalt here and here, just because this road is not going to be used for a while, but we can at least give them nice infrastructure. Anyway, so right, let's speed this up. Let's see if we have anything to do here. Oh, we have one of the construction offices that is available. That means that they finished something. Do we want to assign it to Stalinka, or do I want to... Yeah, let's just do the same, more of the same. I'm gonna go and assign this construction office to... That would be bus number 2, because we start from 0. This is proper IT gaming, because, you know, in the hard drives when you're... I don't know. Cares about this, but hard drives usually start from number 0, which is not a number, but it's now from 0, so I have bus stations there. A bus construction office is starting from 0. Let's speed this up and let's talk about how boring the series can be and how lucky you are that I'm making it so entertaining for you. Not even close. You can see here, for example, that we don't have any footpath assigned, or sorry, construction office assigned to these footpaths. I need to do it because it's going to be necessary for our people to be able to enter the station. What's the story now? Well, they can go on the road. Looks like most of the buildings, every building except one is covered, even if they walk there, but no, we need to finish the footpaths. So what I was looking at here, it's like the footpaths, the light blue ones is when the footpath is finished, it's everything's gonna be in a very short range, but until then we're gonna have to we're gonna have to wait for this to be finished. Until then, we can rely on the dark blue distances. So, what I'm going to be doing in this episode is actually finishing residential buildings. You can see that some of them are done. You can see what the problem with these residential buildings actually is. In this case, I actually really need to start... Whoa, this is removal. That's a wrong button. What does this button do? Seriously? Yeah, oh, that's not an underground. Let's go underground. That's what we are here, underground. Seriously? Looks like look how weird the mechanics of this game is. It doesn't allow me to go through the building here. Let's do this. I think I'm gonna have to do it like this. Doesn't matter. And then how far can you go? F2. We need to follow the gradation of the underground, or the of the terrain. And then we need all the way here, building in the way. What? It's underneath the building. Come on. Be serious. And now if we start decide to build this, it's gonna be how many pieces? Whoa, 1? This is absolutely incredible. This never happened before. This is great because this building, this pipe can be finished, like 80% of it workforce can be done by excavators. So this is one of the reasons why we don't put mega construction offices with every vehicle under the sun, including buses, because we don't need to waste workforce on the digging, excavating, because you don't want people shoveling around when they can actually do a productive work of finishing the building, and we can have machinery doing it. Game mechanics are not smart enough for this to be a thing at the moment, but hopefully soon. These Stalinkas should offer us 60 not 60 apartments, that would be like 30 apartments or something, 62 people. Is there 30 apartments here? 1, 2, 3, 4. We do have a couple of them. Let's say that they're smaller here, so we have 4 floors. Every floor should have 8 apartments. Is there 8 apartments here? If we say that there are 2 smaller ones maybe in the back, and then 6 over here, yeah, it would be a little bit of a stretch, but the apartments wouldn't have 2 balconies, so I would say the 4 apartments are definitely here in the middle. So this is definitely 4 apartments, this is 4 apartments, times 4 floors, that's 16, and then we have these apartments, and then we have the central one. Sorry, will that be it? Yeah, probably. Yeah, definitely 4 here, and then so 6 per floor. 6 times 4 is what? Sorry, 6 times 4? No, it's 8. 8 times 4, that would be 32 apartments, times 2, that's 64. That's perfect fit for the size of the building. So I think it's quite realistic size-wise and apartment-wise, the building itself. So yeah, that's a nice thing to have. Most of the buildings you can here see Lasagna, Armenia, Stalinka requires literally just like 5 people to finish the construction off. I think that will be it. A couple of facade finishes here. We have some construction here, and this is a facade as well. So we can expect in a very short time at least 2 residential buildings. That will be 328 people we can actually settle here. I'm not sure if we... No, I'm not sure. Definitely we won't be settling this because we need to finish the infrastructure. We need water processing. This is the next thing. You can see the road is finished to water processing, and here we have the... this is the next step. This building here, we're gonna put it in as a priority. We're missing water infrastructure. That is, let's call it intentional. Seriously, it was, because there was no need for us to focus on that. And then we have the pumping stations again. Vanilla ones versus modded ones. Unfortunately, I know I'm preferring Robses mods, but unfortunately rarely we have better options than some of the Robses mods. Fortunately, yeah, it would be better if we had more modders making this, but I'm fine with this as well. So let's start production of this pipeline here. We can connect this one as well. Did we finish anything? No, that's fine. continue working. We need another pipe distribution. Oh, we need water over here as well. I think these guys are gonna need drinking water. Not the most important thing, but I'm pretty sure that it would be really nice if we had water over here. You can see that the garbage here is accumulated slowly, but that's not a problem because we just need to buy a garbage truck, and well, we need to finish some of the landfill areas in order to have the municipal waste vehicles, if we're gonna be politically correct, operating in this area. Okay, so continuing on, we need to build the continuation of the pipeline of the water system. So I'm gonna go for another pumping station, F3, to go underground. Rotate this where we want this. Let's rotate it twice over here. I will connect it to the footpath system. Here we go. So it can be constructed. I will go and build one of the distribution, or what's I call it, substations. Yes, substations. We can do it over here. This is gonna cover most of the area. Yeah, everything looks like it's gonna be covered by this. If we go to a footpath over here, that's great, and we just need to connect it with the water. That's heating. That's definitely not it. The other one would be this one here. So we need let's go with the middle one just in case, because I know I need to branch this out in several different directions, and I'm gonna go middle one over here as well. So this is gonna be connected to everything. That's perfect. And I would like to build a water pipeline in the opposite direction as well. I will go for a separate water system, F3. I'm gonna go like this. Just so we can start splitting it up. I think I'm gonna need at least one more splitter here, so something like this. And then footpaths, I would like to connect it with actually probably the water would be more important, so just get my priorities straight. Anyway, we're gonna go and quickly connect this. This is probably the shortest one. Middle. I always choose middle. I don't know why. I'm gonna finish this off screen. We're gonna go with 5 minutes time lapse. See you back in 5. Tudum, 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 tum, tum. Tequila! Right, so we have the... What's this? This is the little vehicle that's delivering workers or firefighters here. Obviously, it's not delivering anything, but that's fine because at the moment I would prefer not to have anything. Now it's gonna start burning something. Okay, we're ready. I mean, like, summer is here. Spring is here. Summer is gonna be shortly here. So the only thing that we need is water. Heating, hopefully it's gonna be done eventually. So eventually, like, we need to finish this pipe. This is 500 days. It was 1900, I believe. So let's call it that it's close to be finished, and last segments is gonna be done shortly. Water system here, I'm gonna prioritize it to be finished as soon as possible. All the rest of the buildings, they have everything delivered already. And as you can see, there's a lot of stuff that can be finished. We can finish this while the people are here, like not especially, but like the heating system, the especially buildings, we locals can work on that. The only thing that I need to balance is need to find out how many workers need to work where. For example, we have a water system here that already is receiving water. We're gonna need chemicals for that. That's kinda easy. Let's do that right now. How many chemicals actually need? Let's be smart about this. With maximum productivity, you're gonna need 250 kilos of chemicals per day. That's the maximum. I mean, we don't have such a small truck, but let's say open hull. Sorry, that's covered hull, CCC, covered hull. So total capacity, let's go for smaller ones. From the border crossing to the chemical plant, it's gonna take, let's say, 2, maybe 3 days. So let's say 1 ton would be more than enough for this. I'm looking, these smaller ones have 380 kilos. They are fast though. And then we have these 330 kilos, again fast. I don't want to play with this. Again, this is 100% productivity for water. We're not there yet, but eventually we will be. So we need to keep that in mind. So this is 1.5 tons. This is already too big. So the only vanilla we have that is kind of acceptable is the V3S. That's the Praga, the Czech Republic or Czechoslovakia back in this day, when the Czechoslovakia is supposed to be a country that's going to last for 1,000 years. 1.2 tons. I'm thinking maybe going for smaller one here, like this Polish one. So let's play with this, because this is something I would like to do sooner rather than later. So if we go and set this vehicle, go here, load, scroll down, load chemicals, and come here and unload chemicals. Darn it. Unload chemicals, wait to be unloaded, and you don't have to go to the storage. This is what I'm just giving them. Look, by the way, I haven't played anything off screen this game. Unfortunately, I didn't have chance, time, stuff, reasons, other stuff. So, but again, hopefully I will. A lot of hopefullys around here. Anyway, the city center looks nice. I am gonna continue upgrading these asphalt roads. For now, I'm gonna leave them alone. This needs to be rolled. The roller is on the way, so that's gonna be done shortly. This bigger road is gonna take a little bit longer to build. The rest of them are not important. This is finished. This is just for me wasting time to dump gravel there, so something is being done. Infrastructure, look at this here. Water is coming here. Water going over there is not a big deal. Do we have this waste truck? We have it. It's mixed waste is being thrown there. Yeah, I was hoping like to start dumping stuff, but looks like at the moment it's not gonna work. This is a waste treatment plant. The waste treatment plant is the hazardous waste treatment plant. We need to turn that into... This is just a waste garbage dump where we're gonna put a lot of waste, but that's not gonna be permanent waste dump. Yeah, I don't know. But what I wanted to do is have this waste treatment, then this waste treatment connected to the normal waste recycling, which also has to have a waste dump, which probably going to be somewhere here, and we're slowly encroaching to our water catchment area for clean water, for drinking water. I still didn't decide where we're gonna put chemical plant. Needs to be somewhere. We have a city over here that I want to ignore and potentially preserve. We have construction industries here, water catchment area here. I'm thinking maybe where our waste, like this area here, looks like it could be a nice area for chemical plant right next to the water, because sewage is gonna go out over here. It's kind of close to the water catchment area, but I'm hopeful it's gonna be fine. So, and this is also a flat grounds here. Rising sea levels will not influence us here. So right. So chemical plant, this is what this is my plan, is to put a chemical plant here. I was thinking, here's something for you guys. I need you to get engaged in this one. Do I go for, usually I would go for vanilla just to honor the whatever the, we're gonna have to do a research with vanilla first. Chemical research is not a problem. The university, as soon as it's done, we're gonna choose that as a primary research. But I wanted to place, like, okay. So question for all of you. Usually I would go for vanilla, but vanilla is appallingly small production, especially like I said. This game has a problem where you have 6 types of waste, and at the same time, magical thing called crops is producing your food and chemicals and other stuff and clothing and everything in this game. So also the chemical is the same thing. Chemicals are not chemicals like detergents, so you probably would produce, if this was a chemical plant that produces detergents, I bet it's going to be producing more than 800 kilos detergents per day, because that's not viable or profitable, or like this small amount. This is probably this many chemicals is probably bioweapons or something, because this is again small amount of chemicals, less than a ton per day. So like do we straight away avoid the vanilla and go for something bigger? We have several bigger ones. So the question is this: do we go for vanilla or bigger? Because I will go bigger anyway. That's what she said, but also I will definitely, vanilla is not a problem, but I will definitely honor you guys if you think that we should start maybe with a small one. Interesting how now all the mods that I have are hidden behind the research. Some of them sometimes had opened this, but it doesn't matter. It really doesn't affect us, because university is going to be done as soon as we are, well, done, so that's not gonna be a big deal. Let's decide first what's gonna be the next building that we're gonna build. House of Culture, not important. School is definitely important. I think I'm gonna go for a school and university, but school first. That should be fine. And yeah, so in the next episode I would like they will have food, they will have alcohol, they will have the clinic, so hospitals are there. They should have doctors. I will import the proper amount of people. They're gonna have really good living conditions. 93% of the buildings are gonna be 93%. That's great. And what else? School needs to be finished. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be done shortly. University needs to be finished. I'm pretty sure that that's gonna be also one of the next things that I'm gonna be building. So yeah, it's like we're gonna have everything in place for our people. Water, I'm not even gonna consider that, because I don't even want to say that water is gonna be a problem, because like, yeah, we'll resolve it. I mean, like, resolve it. We will need to build this system to here, and that's it. Electricity is already here. Water will be here. Sewage is connected. There's nothing to say about that. It's just connected. So yeah. We should be fine. Heating is not going to be required during the summer. So if I'm missing something, hit the comment section. And what do you think about the chemical plants? Should I straight away go for a bigger one? That's going to create us a little bit more profit. It's going to be more expensive, but still, it's our investment to be made. And I think infrastructure here is going to have to be built in this way, because border crossing is over there. And this is where the chemical plant is going to be. I don't want them to go all around here. So some shortcut from here, this area, probably will have to be made here if we're going to build like a small chemical industrial zone here on this peninsula. So, big chemical plant or small one, and am I missing something? That's it. Those are the two questions I have for you guys. Anyway, leaving it here, saying thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, press the like button. If you didn't, leave a nasty comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, subscribe, notification bell, ring it, comment section, hit it. And if you want to support the channel, I have the description of the video. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.